we've accomplished our goal of having mana and stuff to cast with it. So we're going to keep. Unfortunately, we did lose a die roll, and this hand would go very poorly to a discard spell. Getting rid of Signet, or I'd probably get rid of Jitte, of course, but I think I just need the land. I'm just going to top the land, because eventually I want to get to Treachery and Gideon and whatnot. So turn 2 is going to just be island into Signet. Then hopefully we can untap and a Geist. It looks like the door's open. Bitter Blossom. That is unfortunate. However, we'll be able to gain some life with the Jitte, and they're just going to constantly lose life, although Bitter Blossom is very, very tough. But, if there's a card that can beat it, it's Jitte. So this is going to be one of those games that would have been much different had we been on the play. We would be casting Gideon or Geist of St. Traft when they get their first token. As it is, they'll be getting their second token. Just really don't want to see him to Turok. That's... Oh, they have their own Jitte. Okay. Council's Judgment. That could be the thing I do here. Yeah, I think I just got to do that. When this first came out on Magic Online, the bug was it wouldn't tell what I voted for, so they just had to guess. So you could like next level them by voting for the second best thing they have, and they'd wind up losing 2 items. So, oh, see, like that, like they didn't know how that worked, and they voted for their Fairy Rogue token for some reason. Yeah, they clearly didn't read that. I mean, Council's Judgment was, conspiracy, doesn't see playing modern or obviously standard, so some people just haven't played with it much. Could just go Gideon, make a creature, or make a token. Yeah, I think that's the plan. And the big surprise is going to be when we get to play a Jitte and get in there. Oh, turn off auto yields. No. We almost just went straight through that. That would have been disastrous because we need bodies for our equipment. Oh, what do we got here? They're going to kill our creature into turn? Or entomb? Is that a thing? Ooh, Vamp Tutor. Spicy. If they're smart, they're going to get a land. It's turn 4 and they've got 2 lands. So halfway think I should, instead of getting the Jitte, I should have got their Bitter Blossom, but I didn't really think it'd matter that much since I have a Jitte, and if I got rid of theirs, all the better, right? So we need a land for Treachery into some good stuff. Just like that. So unfair, but so fun. going to be real hard for them to come back from this. Like even if they block, I'm just going to eat their tokens for the rest of time. And I'm pretty sure they vamp tooted for a land. This game should be over, but stranger things happen. It is cute. Just going to go ahead and kill this guy. Still got one counter, so we're going to be ahead of their tokens from now on. Gideon's up to 4. Good times. And we got a Vampire Nighthawk just ready to bash in there as well. Geist may not be needed, or Stoneforge, or any of the crew. So you're just going to kill that. Before they resolve Brainstorm, they may get something, I don't know. Is that it? Yep. Thought I heard the concede sound. There we go. Didn't even have to show those 2 pretty good cards. That being said, we do have, like I said, the one I said I didn't like, Light and Shadow, in the board. He was blue, though. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is just going to be better. I don't mind milling people, but you got to be careful milling black decks because they're more likely to have Reanimator. You might just be doing them a favor, or delve cards, such as, Tasigur and stuff like that. Come on. So hopefully this cube draft goes well. I've played a couple this morning. Went 2-1 in the first one, and then the next one I just had to go answer the door. Missed like 5 or 6 picks, and was in it. Was a blue-green, and when you don't get to make picks, like automatically, it usually takes like the lowest mana cost, usually starting in white and then going up. So you can definitely, if you're not in white, you start getting instant automatic picks, it gets bad in a hurry. So this could be a pretty quick hand. The Reflector Mage is pretty big. Gonna probably be just enough to get Geist in there for one good hit. Imperial Seal. Starting off, going to get what you need. It is, of course, card disadvantage, but it's pretty good for a tutor. I would prefer Demonic Tutor because it goes right to your hand, but see, they just get Bitter Blossom again, which is probably the best card in their deck. But we have this thing called sort of Light and Shadow, so I'm not real worried about this Bitter Blossom. And like I said, we're on the play this time. Actually, no, we're not on the play. I'm sorry. We're actually still in the draw. But I did at least get a creature out before they got their Bitter Blossom online, so that will probably help some. Fifth land for Treachery will be pretty big. I'm going to Treachery into Sword, into Equip, hit somebody. Going to blow out a lot of blockers, obviously. Darkrit into Kalitas. So that happened. Luckily, there's this card called Reflector Mage that says Kalitas goes back to your hand, and if you don't have another swamp, too bad. Now I could just run the Selfless Spirit into the Fairy Rogue, but that sounds like a bad idea, especially when I got a pro black sword just sitting here waiting. So we know they can't cast Cletus this turn. Probably take this turn to get down Geist and be able to untap with Treachery if they finally do get to play Cletus again. But yeah, Geist with the pro black sword against all black board is going to be... Actually, I probably need to put it on Self of Spirit because of the Mutavault, if that's winds up being a thing. We are actually rooting for them to draw the swamp so they can play Cletus. Because being with Treachery, that's going to open up a big hit. Or they could go for the Throat or Spirit. Well, that's just too bad. In other news, they're down to 15, and we're at 20. Bring it on in there. Come on. They're scared to death of this Geist, but they don't know they can't block it anyway. Now we know one of their cards in hand is Cletus, and the other is unknown. Hopefully it's nothing that says counter target spell. Otherwise this game will get a lot worse for us. That helps. Ooh. That's tasty. And we get to get back some value with Self of Spirit. Yay. Gain some life, all good. And then we've got, we said hopefully they will actually get Cletus so we can go Treachery into Consecrated Sphinx, pretty much kill you. So I like our opponent's deck. It's the type of deck I like to play, you know, blue-black, kind of tempo. Bitter Blossom's always good. Tutors. But we've just been pretty lucky that our answers match up really well against them. Happen to have the pro black sword. Reflector Mage really made them burn the Dark Ritual. Now this is because if they find some way to block the Geist and it's going to die, I can just sack Self of Spirit and then just get it back later with the trigger from the sword. Let's do it again. I think that does it. Oh, it's pro white. You're not bright. Definitely should have moved it. Well, no, now I can just... No, I was being stupid. Let's see. If it's a kill spell, we can save it with Self of Spirit. If it's a bounce spell, it could be bad. Yep, they just gave it up. Oh well, like I said, hopefully they have better luck next rounds.